Thorne, please don't do this to me.
I'm doing this for you, Brooke. For us.
There is no us. Don't you understand that?
How can you say that? After all that we've been through? Brooke, these feelings that we have for one another, they're just not going to disappear. Because we fought too hard. And we're committed to each other.
You broke that commitment when you took that girl into your arms.
Is that what this is really about? God, do you honestly believe that I could ever give you up for Kimberly? Or anyone?
You have to leave.
I will. In the morning.
Here it is, my favorite movie.
Dr. Zhivago.
Yeah, it's a classic love story. It's about two women in love with the same man. Actually, you know what? I think we should probably watch a comedy.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've really laughed.
Things are getting better, Bridget.
I just wish they'd get better for Mom.
They will.
I feel so horrible for her. I mean, I know I'm responsible, but...
Bridget, you are responsible for doing the right thing.
You think they've thought about what it would do to my life? To all of our lives? No one would accept my mother with Thorne. And they shouldn't. They have to realize that, Kimberly. They have to.
They do, Bridget. That's why your mother made her decision. She's through with Thorne.
What if she changes her mind?
She won't. I'll make sure of that.
She loves you.
What?
The woman you can't seem to get off your mind. The one that rubbed that hot, sexy lavender oil all over your body last night. How was your meeting?
It was okay.
Does that mean you're free to come home?
Fortunately, I have to stay here a bit longer. Something came up today.
What?
Morgan had an accident. I had to take her to the hospital.
So you're having a boy?
That's right. We saw it on the ultrasound.
We?
Yes, me and Ridge.
What was Ridge doing in here during the ultrasound?
Stephanie, I didn't force him to look at it.
Morgan, we had an agreement.
Which hasn't been broken, and it won't. No one will ever know that Ridge is the father of my child. I mean, you can't blame him for peeking. It's only natural, Stephanie.
So, how are things going with you and your mom?
We've never been closer.
She loves you.
I guess she proved that, huh?
Yeah, well, she made her decision for you.
If there was any way I could have accepted it, I would have. When I think about my future, kids at school, the way the boys would look at me, I want to get married someday. And what kind of wedding would it be? I used to have these fantasies about this huge wedding, the incredible reception, everyone there. None of that would happen if Thorne were with Mom. The whole family would be at war in...
Bridget, stop, okay? Everything is working out for the best.
All because of you. I owe you so much, Kimberly.
No, you don't owe me anything. Everything is working out just fine for you and your mom and for me and Thorne. So don't worry about anything. Your mom is at her place and Thorne is at his. Tonight, everything is the way that it should be.
You're making this really hard on me.
It's exactly what I want to do.
Thorne, I made my decision.
Your decision was wrong.
No, it's not wrong. I did this for my children.
For your children? You did it for your daughter. Rick is a grown man. He doesn't even live in this house.
All right, yes. I'm doing it for Bridget.
Honey, do you think that I don't care about Bridget? I am just as committed to her as you are. And I will do everything in my power to make her feel secure, Brooke. I swear that.
No, it's taking too much of a risk.
Honey, life is a risk. But we can handle this. We can. Brooke, you know me. And you know that I don't give up. Now, I promise you, Bridget will learn to love me as a stepfather.
I wish I could believe that.
Honey, you can. You can. You have to.
And what if you're wrong? What if she can't accept you?
It's not an option. She will. Brooke, you and I have been through hell and back. And we have beat every obstacle that has been thrown at us. And you want to know why? Because we believed in each other. And we believed that together, nothing is impossible. Have you ever felt that way with anyone else? Because I haven't. Well, that's still there, Brooke. Our love, our feelings, it's still as strong as it ever was. We can get through this. And yes, honey, it's going to be a challenge, but we are no strangers to challenge. I mean, my God. Look what Ridge and Dad tried to do to us. I even married Macy because of it. But even a marriage couldn't destroy our relationship. And neither will this.
You're asking me to trust you with my daughter's life. I can't. I could trust you with my own, but not with my children. That's just not going to happen. Even with a man that I so desperately... want.
Just for one night. Let it all go, Brooke. You don't think that I can win over Bridget? I know I can. But one thing is for sure. For the next 10 hours, it's no one but us. And I need this. And I know deep in your soul you need this too. You need to be together. We need to touch, to hold, to caress, to be the only two people in the world. Just for a little while.
I guess she was reaching for something up high and she stepped on a chair that had wheels.
Oh, no.
She's gonna be okay, Doc.
Why did she go to the hospital then?
Because she started bleeding a little bit. The doctor checked her out, said she had a slight tear in the placenta.
Is the baby going to be okay?
Yes, the baby will be fine. It's just a small little tear. Apparently it'll heal itself. She's gonna be fine.
Were you in the office when she fell?
I was out in the corridor. I heard her cry out.
Oh.
Taylor, don't worry about Morgan.
No, I'm worried about the baby. You know how much this baby means to her?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I'm glad you were able to be there for her. You've already taken her home?
No, I had to get back here for the meeting.
You left her at the hospital?
Mother's with her.
Why is your mother there with her?
Guess she heard about the accident and went over.
That's really strange. Ridge, you know that they hardly get along.
Well, she knew somehow that I had gone there as well. She didn't know how serious it was, so she just decided to drop by. Look, it's gonna be okay with Morgan. That's all there is to it.
You seem a little irritated.
Well, I was just hoping to get home early, I guess. Now I'm looking at 2 to 3 more hours of work here.
Oh, stop it, sweetheart. You were on a mission of mercy. And I know Morgan will be eternally grateful to you.
Yeah, I guess.
They were able to diagnose the problem with an ultrasound?
Yeah.
You mean the injury was that severe that they could see it on the ultrasound?
Well, I mean, barely. I couldn't see anything personally, but...
You were in the exam room?
Well, yeah, I didn't really know how serious it was either.
Well, I'm sure it helped her to have you there.
Maybe.
Then you saw the baby.
Yeah. It's a boy.
Oh, I'll bet she's so thrilled. Oh, I'm so happy for her. Oh, God, I'm really jealous.
Why?
Because you got to see the baby first. You know, this baby is as much mine as it is yours.
Okay.
Well, I'll let you get back to work.
You headed home?
Yeah. I'll keep your dinner warm. And I'll save you some dessert. Bye.
See you later.
So, Morgan's having a little boy.
I'm not playing games with you.
Okay, lighten up, Stephanie. I'm having a boy, a baby boy.
Exactly. You're having the baby, not Ridge.
Well, biologically speaking, that isn't true.
I knew I couldn't trust you. I knew it.
Stephanie, your secret is safe with me. No one will ever know the truth.
Part of the agreement is that you would stay away from Ridge.
Oh, so you think that Ridge is still tempted by me?
Stop it, Morgan.
This is new for you, isn't it? Not being in control. It's kind of like a baby in the hands of an adult. Well, I know what that feels like, Stephanie, because you used to control me when I was 17 years old.
Stop coming on to Ridge.
I am not coming on to Ridge. I fell in my office and he took me to the hospital. The fact that he saw my ultrasound and saw my baby and responded to it, Stephanie, which he did. It was not my doing. It was fate. Fate and circumstance. So if you have a complaint, complain to the heavens. Because this was divine intervention and you have no control over that.
You haven't given up the idea that Ridge will be there for you and the baby, have you?
Well, honestly, I haven't given it any thought at all. Except for it was actually rather interesting to see Ridge's reaction to my baby in my womb.
I can see where you're headed with this. Every time you talk to Ridge, you're going to talk about the baby. And you're going to involve him, aren't you?
My. We are so paranoid.
And then one day when you're with Taylor, it'll just slip out about the baby. Oh, just a little lapse of memory. I'm on to you. I'm warning you.
Stephanie, do I look the least bit intimidated by you? No, because you have no power over me. And fortunately, I still have some integrity left, and I'll do what's right. And you'll have to live with it.
They told me you were in here.
Taylor, hi.
Hi. Ridge told me somebody is having a beautiful little boy. We are both so happy for you.
Thank you.
So, what do you want to watch? I have African Queen, Woman of the Year, and the Philadelphia Story.
Wow, a Katharine Hepburn holiday.
Oh, I have Holiday too.
You like Hepburn, huh?
Yes, I do. She's a woman who knows what she wants and she goes after it.
Kind of like you. You know, you and Thorne really are very well matched.
Yeah, well, I just want him to be happy. And we both know that's not going to be with your mother. But I know that he's going to be hurting and I want to be there for him.
I bet he's over there right now. I wonder what he's doing. All the lights are out. I guess he's not home.
I wonder where he is.
Oh my God. You don't think he's over at my place with Mom? Mom, I love you so much, but I could never accept Thorne. Please don't do this to me.
Do you know what happens to a family when a child can't accept her new stepfather?
Please don't do this
It
to me.
doesn't work, Brooke.
It's me or him, Mom.
It doesn't
You have to
work.
make a choice.
You did the right thing, Brooke.
It's me or him.
You can never sacrifice too much for your children.
So what's it gonna be, Mother? Who are you gonna listen to? So what's it gonna be, Mother?
No! I can't. Please try to understand. I want you more than I can say. But I can't do this. It's not gonna happen, Thorne. Not now, not ever. And it's not because I don't love you. Because I do. And I always will. But my children come first. Don't you see? For once in my life, I can't think about myself. My daughter's life is at stake, and I can't entrust that with anybody, you or anybody. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please tell me you understand.
Yeah. Yeah, Brooke. I understand.
Thorne, don't leave. Not like this.